Bryce Leschen of Albia taking on Oscar Ramirez of Esterville Lincoln Central, and it's just 2-0 in the third period right now. A lead for Leschen. Or, excuse me, actually the lead is for Ramirez. Ramirez was up 2-0.
Over here on mat 3, it's Davenport Assumption's Clark got to a commanding lead. He's up 12-0 right now. In the third period, 9 seconds left to go, so it's going to be Clark winning that one. Clark of Davenport Assumption. Davenport Assumption to get their second finalist, I believe.
Yeah. Gould so far and Clark, so Assumption taking care of business as best they can while Mediapolis waits their turn here in the semifinals. They'll be coming up. Their first guy's going to take the mat at 145 just around the corner here.
Clark of Davenport Assumption is going to be taking on the winner of the 1-2 over here between Ramirez and Leschen. That one's still 2-0. Favor of Ramirez.
Jumped all the way up to 145 here. Mark at mat number 6 is Chase Straw, excellent wrestler for Independence, a senior at 145, undefeated on the season, taking on Chase Shiltz of Preston, Orient Maxbrook. 50 wins on the season plus for Shiltz, taking on the undisputed number 1 at 145, Chase Straw.
Gonzalez of Clear Lake wins down there at 138 pounds. Gonzalez of Clear Lake will advance to the finals, and he'll take on Max Thompson.
That'll be a number 2 versus number 1 final, like they drew it up.
Semifinal match, man number 4 at 152.
Ramirez and Leschen at 32, winding down the clock. Another 2, a hard 2 there. Nice takedown for Ramirez with 25 seconds left. He extends his lead to 4-0. Just controlling Leschen, a guy who is not used to being rattled around like that. You come up here, you run into somebody, inevitably, who's as good or better than you. No matter how easy your season has been, you find some studs up here. Mat 6, 2-1 mark. Straw is trailing right now to Shiltz. They're both up on their feet with 15 seconds left in the first.
Shiltz has been impressive this year. He's only a freshman, too, taking on a senior. Or no, Straw's a junior.
Yeah, I believe I did say senior earlier. Straw definitely a junior.
Yeah, see if I listen to you anymore.
You got to watch what you're doing. I get a little excited to get ahead of myself here. But look at this. We got Mediapolis in the action now at 145 at mat 3. That's Erickson for Mediapolis. Cole Erickson, the number 3 ranked wrestler, is taking on a very experienced Zach Skopec from Spirit Lake Park, an undefeated senior. He's a 2-time place winner, placed as a freshman. Had a little hard time up here as a sophomore, and then last year got back on track, and he's looking to go all the way this year. But again, 145, a little solid here with Straw, Erickson, and Shiltz in the mix.
Taking the mat down here at number 4 is the coach's son. Bush of...
we got Danny Bush here.
Danny Bush out there.
Griffin Osing. This is a good one here.
Goes for Osing.
Bush has spent some time this year at number 1. He had a little bit of a slip up there towards the end of the season, but he's back on track. It's a number 3 versus number 4. Look at Shiltz riding Straw there on mat 6. Tough freshman. No score between Erickson up there on mat 3 and Skopec. Also Tomoson. Bret Tomoson of Sergeant Bluff Luton taking on Zach Johnston of ADM. Over there on mat 5. Tomoson, the guy who upset Drew Buster.
Your health is important.
So we want to help you manage it every day.
That's why Unity Point Health offers an online app called My Unity Point.
You can see a summary of your medical records, doctor visits, and test results.
You can refill a prescription or request an appointment.
And best of all, you can do it on your schedule.
So we can work together to keep you healthy.
The point of Unity is you. Unity Point Health. Go to myunitypoint.org and sign up for My Unity Point today.
When we act as an advocate for Iowa farmers,
I rise up.
When we reinvest $80 million in a decade to bring jobs to rural communities,
I rise up.
When we provide nearly $500,000 in scholarships to young Iowans each year,
I rise up.
When we invest in solutions that create opportunities and improve the quality of life for all Iowans, I rise up. We're Iowa Farm Bureau, and we do these things because we're your neighbors. We're Iowans, and nothing feels better than seeing Iowa rising.
Back here at Wells Fargo Arena to a semifinal action in wrestling here at the Iowa High School Athletic Association and the champion of tournaments, or tournament of champions here at Wells Fargo in Des Moines. We're on the Fairway Foods Championship Network from the Northwest Bank Sports Desk, and Chase Shiltz right now is in a tough match down here on mat number 6 with a 2-1 lead.
Well, he's in kind of a good position. Yeah, he's in a good position because he's got the 2-1 lead and he's down. And typically, you know, the guy that's down is going to get an escape. And right now, Shiltz is up to his feet. Straw's the one that's going to be having to figure something out here. He's going to have to try and turn him over and get some near fall points to try and take the lead or pin him yet, or decide whether he wants to cut him and let him go. And right now, he rolls him through almost in a tilt right there. Thought he was going to be able to hold him, but he wasn't. The thing is about difference in high school, there's no riding time. Oh, he's got him over in a tilt. He had a 1 count, 2 1 counts, 3 1 counts. Yeah, he's got to put at least 2 counts together in a row, and he was not able to do that. Shiltz doing a great job right there, fighting off.
He's got 1:06 left to continue this, see what Straw can come up with.
I think if Straw can continue to keep riding somewhere in here, he might get a quick 2 near fall and take a 3-2 lead. But no, he's not. He's going to cut him with a minute to go.
3-1 the lead for Shiltz. Straw must have a plan here. 49 seconds and ticking.
See if that freshman can hold on down here on mat 6.
It'd be a big win for Shiltz, a freshman out of Creston, if he could hold on to this. Taking on a junior that's undefeated.
And Chase Straw, folks, he really hasn't been touched this season. He's just been dominant at 145. This guy he was the target. This doesn't bother Shiltz. He's a freshman. He doesn't care about that.
Sometimes it's better to be the underdog.
Nice shot there, but can he finish it? He can't get a hold of him. There's not much there. Shiltz doing a good job of keeping him away. There's no reason to worry about it. Stay away from him. He's going to pull off the big upset.
He is.
That's a huge win for the Creston, the young man from Creston. This is an unbelievable wrestler, Straw. Got Erickson up there on 3. Finally got some points on the board. Knots it up with Skopec. 2-2 in the 3rd. Big win for the freshman Shiltz. It's on the board, folks.
Well, if you want to know where the Creston fans are sitting, you just look over where all the cheering's going on at right now.
The other side of that bracket is Skopec and Erickson, and there now it is 4-2 Skopec out in front of Erickson. Another that has implications for the team race. Erickson for Mediapolis trying to keep pace with Davenport Assumption, who also has Danny Bush down here on mat 4 taking on Griffin Osing. And it's 1-0 Danny Bush so far. Talked to Pete Bush earlier this season, said, how have you been doing with trying to keep every match the same and not making a big deal out of the 152 matches? And he said, not very good. I'm a dad. Not very good, but he's got a very good son here, tough senior. Paid his dues and he climbed the rankings. And same can be said for Osing. Great football player. All these Albia kids that you'll see here wrestling today, folks, they're all football studs too. Up and down the lineup. They were there at the Unidome.
Yep, they sure were. We're working our way up to 160 now.
That's where Albia's quarterback is, but he got upset in the last round. Well, not really upset. When you get beat by Holschlag from Union, that's not an upset, but tough loss for Leschen. As for the matches right now, though, at 152, the other 52-pound match is Tomoson of Sergeant Bluff Luton and Johnston from ADM. They're on mat number 5. It's 3-0 right now. They just let him go. Tomoson trailing 3-1. Tomoson, as we mentioned, knocked off Drew Buster of Mediapolis. Bush under a minute. Period number 3 on mat number 4. Bush on top. He's trying to get Osing on.
Skopec's going to hang on to that down there, and he's going to get the victory.
That he does. Big win for Skopec. He advances on over Erickson, and I'm sure the Davenport Assumption fans are pleased with that. Puts Erickson on the backside. Consolation round. Big win for Skopec. Again, a 2-time place winner. A great program up there at Spirit Lake with all those minors, the brothers that were all champions and runner-ups. Tough program.
Danny Bush, top position right now. 38 seconds left to go in this match. He's up 1-0, so he's got to continue to keep trying to ride Osing here of Albia. There's a stalemate. 30 seconds left to go. You're going to see, 1 point technical violation.
Oh.
I didn't see what it was, but 1 point red. So 1 point's going to go to Osing for a technical violation by Danny Bush. So that's going to tie it up 1-1. So now instead of writing him out to win, you got to ride him out to keep it tied and go into overtime.
Yeah. Bush excited about the call.
Referee's explaining to Danny what I think he actually did wrong. Danny might not even know what he did wrong. Might have been a figure four of the body. I'm not really sure, but Albia's coach down there too, talking to the referee.
Yeah, Coach Wenger wants to know what's going on. All you guys talking about it. What exactly? Now it's 2-0.
Oh, it's a point for.
They initially, everything was going Bush's way, and then they reversed it.
Well, then that means that Osing had to have to do something. We got a technical violation. Maybe grabbed a singlet, pulled. You got to have at least 4 fingers. Maybe only had 2 or 3 from underneath when he's trying to get hand control. Hard to see from up here exactly what happened. I don't even think Osing.
Not a lot of fireworks about it, though. I mean, it must have been pretty clear, but it's a 2-0 lead for Bush now.
Well, that comforts it a lot more. Now he could give up the escape. Now just not a reversal. You always say 1, not 2. So it looks like it's going to be Danny Bush, the coach's son, Pete Bush's son, in the finals for Davenport Assumption to give them their 3rd finalist.
So Bush moves on. Big win over Griffin Osing of Albia. The number 4 ranked wrestler, Danny Bush, is in the finals.
Semi-final match, number 4 at 170.
At 160 right now, too, at 23-13. As you see, it's about 5-0 lead with Sorensen and Holsack from Union LaPorte.
Sorensen, a long line of the Sorensens from Forest City, tough wrestling family. Holschlag here. He's the one who knocked off Bret Leschen in the quarters to get here. This is a number 4